Picture this as a board member. You're checking your email first thing in the morning when you see an urgent message from your property manager. Overnight, a ceiling collapse in one of your buildings, crushing furniture and leaving resident belongings buried under sheetrock and insulation. Emergency services have already secured the area, but now your community faces some serious decisions, and worse yet, your manager reports signs of similar problems in other units. This isn't hypothetical, this was a reality for a community I managed. Today we're sharing a critical issue that could be lurking above your residents' heads right now. When I managed that property, working for another community management company as a community manager, each incident brought not just structural damage, but real human impact. Families temporarily displaced, personal belongings destroyed, and most concerning, a very real risk of injury. The cleanup on this alone would take 2 to 3 days with 3 or 4 people. It was a huge project. Every time there was a collapsed ceiling that's just one room. Now here's what every board member needs to understand. Ceiling collapses aren't just maintenance issues, they're potential catastrophes waiting to happen. And while your insurance might cover the emergency cleanup, it typically won't cover the preventive repairs that could have stopped it in the first place. Now once this became an issue, we investigated, obviously. We uncovered 3 major culprits behind these collapses. First, blown-in insulation that wasn't properly distributed. So this is a warning sign for those of you that are going to retrofit blown-in insulation. You have to have the contractor get it even. If it's lumpy, you could be facing this situation that we're talking about here. You say, hey, never me, this could be you too. So think of it like snow on a weak roof. When it piles up unevenly, the weight creates stress points that a ceiling was never designed to handle. Second cause in this case was hidden water damage. So these folks had a leaky roof, and that roof might look fine from the outside, but even small leaks, even when they're repaired, can turn insulation into a heavy waterlogged mess that pulls down on the ceiling over the course of time. Third, original construction shortcuts. Many developers use nails instead of screws to secure sheetrock. Over the decades, these nails can slowly pull free, especially with the added weight of the insulation above. Now, if you're wondering whether your community might be at risk, here's your action plan. First, start with a professional attic inspection. You need experts who will examine not just the obvious signs, but who understand the subtle warnings: uneven insulation distribution, water staining, the method used to secure your sheetrock in the ceilings. Even small cracks or slight sagging can be red flags. Remember, this isn't about being alarmist. It's about protecting your community from both physical danger and financial liability. I've seen firsthand how devastating these incidents can be, not just the property damage, but the impact on resident lives and the potential legal exposure for the association. So I got bad news and good news. The bad news is these kinds of issues pop up as a board member for a community. The good news is the worst of the worst consequences are preventable, but that requires proactive leadership, and that's exactly the kind of leadership that residents trust you to provide as board members. Don't just wait for devastating consequences to occur that are supposedly going to be covered by your insurance. Figure out what do we need to do proactively to address an issue that is going to harm our residents or potentially harm our residents from happening in the first place. If you found this perspective valuable, I invite you to connect with us. For our Instagram viewers, hit follow and feel free to DM us with your questions or community challenges. YouTube viewers, subscribe to our channel and check out the video description for links to our website, where you'll find our published works on community management, board excellence, and our unique management philosophy. Whether you're dealing with the challenges we discussed today or other community issues, we're here to help. Visit our website to discover our thought leadership content, books, and resources that can transform your community management approach. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.